Sarwar Naqvi, is that your sense as well in Pakistan, that this is essentially just the same barbarians in a more repackaged avatar, or do you believe 20 years away from power has to some extent at least reformed the Taliban?
Well, thank you. I am happy to be here on your program. You see, 2 or 3 points that I would like to make. First, the Taliban have been welcomed everywhere, wherever they have gone in Afghanistan, and they have not involved themselves in any battles or fights on the street in any village, town, or province. Secondly, the edifice that was created in 2002 by the Bonn Conference was an artificial construct which has collapsed. It had all the trappings of a state. It had a presidential system, it had a constitution, it had a parliament, and all that in 20 years has come down crashing to the ground. Now, there is no support for them at all. This is very strange. As regards what the Taliban would be like, we are all speculating. I don't know, nobody knows, but the Taliban seem to be more responsible this time because the statements that they are making should be welcomed. The Taliban are a reality. They have the support of the Afghan people. They will be there. Now, there was talk about, there's some mention by my good friend Rakesh, who I know from way back, about Pakistan being a sanctuary for all the Taliban and other terrorist groups. Now, this is an old, cliched story, which is completely at variance with what has been happening in these 20 years. We have conducted the biggest military offensive against terrorism in the Zarb-e-Azm and then in the Radul Fasad. 3 years with 140,000 troops involved in combating terrorism and in wiping out their hubs, their centers, all their communication links, everything. So let's not, it's very easy to blame Pakistan and to say that Pakistan is the hub of all these nefarious elements, but that's really not